In this video, we have three variants of Garmin Fenix 5. In the middle, we have the regular 5. On the left, we have the 5X, which is often the larger watch. And on the right, we have the Fenix 5S, which is often the smaller model. Okay, so this video is for those of us who are either a male with an average to larger wrist side and they're trying to go in between the regular 5 or the 5X, or they are an average to larger female wrist size and they're trying to go in between the 5S and the regular 5, or in general you are a person who like larger watches and you want to see how bigger it is from the average model, or you want to specifically go with the smaller version and you want to see how much slimmer and smaller it is than an average Fenix 5. Okay, so usually the S is the smaller model with the smaller profile, smaller bezel, and smaller inner bezel, okay, than even the average model. Now in this case, we're gonna hold them side by side for you guys to get the visual. But on this one, we were able to approximately, all the numbers I'm gonna discuss are approximation, get 12 millimeters when it comes to the side profile or the thickness of Fenix 5S, and then 13 millimeters for the regular 5. Okay, so I hope this visual helps you make that judgment if that is a question you have. Obviously, what I've noticed when I was measuring them is the bezel on the 5 and the 5X. It kind of has this steepness to it, or kind of like a little lip to it that goes from here being flat to a little bit higher dimensions, versus with the S it's completely flat. So that's where you get a little bit of a thickness here, and the same thing applies to the back case, but the back case is the same on the 5S as well. Now for the inner basically bezel to bezel dimensions, that's when we see the biggest difference here among these two models, with 40 millimeters on the regular one and 36 millimeters on the S. And when it comes to the outer bezel, again, a huge jump, because we see 46 millimeters from outer bezel for the regular 5, and the 5S had a 42. So again, this will be the visual from side as well as the bezels. Now let's jump into the X, which is often the bigger and thicker profile watch when it comes to the Garmin Fenix series. And with this one, we obviously saw 2 millimeters of jump on the side profile or thickness, mainly because of the back case of the X was basically sticking out a lot more than the regular one. We can kind of see, or it doesn't have this brush lip on the X, so it was kind of sticking out more. And also the plastic in here is definitely larger. Okay, and we see a little bit of steepness when it comes to the bezel, or thickness when it comes to the bezel of the 5X. Okay, now another significant jump was when the inner bezel of the 5X was compared to the regular 5, because we jumped from 42 to 40 millimeters, or from 40 to 42 if we're going from the regular one to the X. And the most significant jump was here on an outer bezel because it was 46 millimeters to 50. Okay, and some people even say there are a 51 millimeter version. So yeah, that's where the biggest difference was noticed. Now you will be the judge which one you want to go with. Obviously there's another difference between the X and the regular version and the S, which the Sally Garmins picked out on this video. So comment it down below. I'm not gonna mention it, but you know what it was as soon as I basically started to go through these watches. Thank you for watching, and for more videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow my channel.